Y'all, my dog is having a fit right now, but let me get it pulled up on my tablet. That way I can watch what's going on too, any comments or anything. Turn the volume down. Okay. All right. All right, so we're gonna get started. Woo! It's a little bit of a lag in there. But thank you guys so much to everyone who purchased a kit from me. I really appreciate you guys. We're gonna have some fun. I'm gonna try not to keep you guys too long, other than maybe about um, hopefully about an hour, perhaps. Let's see. And if you're watching this on the replay, let me see
Hopefully about an hour.
Okay, I had to make sure the sound was good. Okay, so maybe about an hour, hour and a half. Again, thank you guys, everybody who purchased a kit from me. If you're interested in purchasing your own kit from me, hi, definitely feel free to. I'm gonna have my website listed so you guys could actually purchase from me that way. So thank you guys, everybody who's a part of my group. I appreciate you guys. Definitely feel free to give me some hearts. Comment below if you got your kit in, if you like your kit. Definitely let me know. Feel free to comment or say anything. If you have any questions throughout this live, definitely let me know. And if you're catching on the replay, then if you have any questions, you can still leave a comment and I will definitely answer your questions for you. Hopefully the sound and everything is good as far as the sound. Um, all right, so your kit you have should look something like this. Now my kit is and it's lagging like on my end. Your kit should be like this. Mine is a little bit, I just put it in a bag that I have because it's my kit. But yours should be like this. So this is the kit that you should have already. So go ahead and grab your kit. And go ahead and get your kit opened up. I feel like I need like one headphone in because I feel like I can't hear myself when I'm talking loud. So you should have glue. Now your brush will be, yeah. Let me take one out because I feel like this is so loud. Hi, how are you? Yeah, I gotta take one out because I feel like it's extremely loud. Hi, welcome in. Hi. Let me know if you guys have your kit in, if you're watching from my Facebook group. And if you don't have a kit and you're interested in your own kit here, let me know. I'll be having more on putting them on my website. So if you do want to order more too as well. So your kit you should have, you can go ahead and get it pulled out. Like I said, your kit is going to be much, neater than mine. This is mine. So and I have made me one too as well. Thank you for the hearts. I have made a kit too as well. And oh, 23 people. Awesome. Thank you guys. I have made a kit as well. However, someone purchased my kit. So all right, so you should have everything in here. Let's get the main items out. You should also have this in your kit. Hi. Thank you guys so much for being here with me. I appreciate it. This is where I'll be doing my crafting at. So I'm gonna do some changes to this one. I also do homesteading. So I do some gardening stuff, some pottery will be taking place here, but mainly crafting and pottery, which pottery to me is crafting. So you should have this inside of your kit too. You should have your glue. Now my brush is used. I didn't want to use one of the new ones. So this is the brush that I been using. The reason it looks like this, but yours will definitely be you have a new brush. So get your brush out and let's put those things to the side over there. And then you have all of your items. You should have your fabric and your papers, and you should have your little small ephemera pack on the inside. Let's see. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay. Should have that too as well. So let's put that to the side. And then get your water, okay? I got my water. Make sure you have water with you, okay? Because we're going to take water breaks. So make sure you have your water with you. So definitely make sure you have your water. Let's get some now. All right, let's get started here. You should have your bags. I've already folded my bags up. This is what we're going to make today as well, just so you'll know. This is your paper bag. We won't go through everything as far as decorating everything on the live. That will be, so you can go later and add to it. I just provide you with the kit so that way you can get started and have your kit and everything, okay? So we're going to make the paper bag journal today. So that's what we'll be making on today, so you have ideas. So get your bags out. Go ahead and get your bags folded. So if you have your bags, they'll be just like this. So go ahead and fold them with the flat part on the inside. So fold them even, as even as you can get them. With crafting, it doesn't have to be perfect, okay? So thank you guys for tuning in. Definitely feel free to give me a thumbs up on the video. I really appreciate it. And also hearts. I love hearts too. And if you're here from my group, thank you guys so much for being part of my Facebook group as well. So go ahead and fold all your bags up. Like I said, it'll be just like this. Go ahead and fold them. These are just regular paper bags, okay? So that's all you got. Just fold them up. And then once you get them all folded, so give you a second, as you're folding your bags, folding them over, and get them, like I said, as even as you possibly can. So you should have them all folded up. Then you're gonna get your glue too as well. Now let's see how this glue. You might have to look like you're gonna have to put a hole in the top, and I do not have mine. So your glue, you'll definitely have to put a hole on the inside. So let me get mine. Sorry, I know I'm all in the camera, but I need to reach back here so I can put a hole inside of this glue because so yeah, get your all or people call it pokey tool because you're gonna have to put a hole, but be very, very careful because it's not a cap. You would have thought they would have did that a little bit differently, but so we're gonna put a hole in the top of it. It's a small hole, and to do that, let me know if you have any questions or anything so far as far as with the paper bags. So let me know if you have any questions about anything. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. You should have 6 bags, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 6 bags. So we're gonna go ahead and just begin to glue them, making sure you're definitely getting the edge part, all the way up to the edge. And putting glue here too as well. But definitely making sure you're getting those edges of your glue. I'm sorry, of your paper. And then take your next bag that you have already folded as best as you can. This glue takes a little second to dry, so you have time to definitely be able to kind of straighten them out. So add the next one on there. And then you go ahead and glue on down the next one. And make your hole a little bit bigger on your glue if you need to. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Because we don't want to put all this on our table. So let's get my little craft mat out. This is what I use here, so I don't mess up my table. So I feel like we need a little more glue here. All right. Then take your next bag that you have, glue your next bag down. Then, so far, this is what we should be looking like, just like that. Then take your next bag here, and making sure you're getting the edges of it. Okay. All right. So then go ahead and go down next way. I mean, you could put it in a certain order if you want. You could put because you can leave this opening right here open, so you can put it where you can go with this part on the top, flip it, and that way you have a pocket, then not a pocket, pocket, then not a pocket if you want to. You're welcome to do that. Mine on one of them has two pockets, no right or wrong way, but just so you'll know on that part. So as you can see, and sometimes you may not get it exactly like even, and that's okay. Like with mine now, you see you have a pocket, no pocket, pocket, another pocket, no pocket. So just be aware of that if you care anything about that. We have two more to go. So next up, I'm gonna go ahead and go this way. And then feel free, if you want to go back and do the replay, and watch the replay of this and just sit back and craft. You can just watch now if you want to. Or you can craft along with me. It's completely up to you. Um, if you want to do it while I go, like for me, sometimes it's like easier just to watch and then go back later. Or you can follow along with me. Now, like I said, if you're interested in your own kit, let me know. I'll definitely put my website below. I'll start adding things to my website that I've been had forever, but never use my website. All right. Okay. All right. So we're down to the last one. Now, some people wrap this last one around just to give extra security around the edges. I'll leave that up to you. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to wrap fabric um, around this area anyway. So I'm just going to utilize my entire bags personally. So, all right, we're down to the next one. People do them different ways, but I did it that way last time, and I said this time I was not going to do it that way. So, ooh, squeezing this ball is like, but making sure I'm getting these edges here, so that way, everything stays uh, together well. So we got a pocket there, so let's not do a pocket on that end. And then sandwiching it all together. Like I said, it may not be perfectly even, and that's okay. It's part of junk journaling. It is okay. We're literally making a journal out of paper bags, so I mean, we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for it to be functional. It functions, so we're good. All right, so while that's drying there, so you should have something like this where you're able to flip through just like this. You have a pocket, so that one's glued together, but you have a pocket there. Glue that one together, and see it's a little uneven there, and that's okay. And then you have a pocket here, so this is what it should be looking like so far for you, okay? And then you have pockets. If you want to, you don't want pockets on at all, you can just go ahead and just glue these. But I think the pockets are um, great with it. Now on the side, you have this here on the side. So you have that opening, and you have the opening here on this side. So if that's a problem for you, like this one, you want to just be able to slide stuff, feel free to glue that. Up to you. And again, if this was a problem for you, you can glue it, add a little bit of glue here. That way you can use this entire piece. Or once you cover it, if you're covering this full thing with paper, then you don't have to worry about using your glue to glue it down because the full, you're gonna have a piece of paper here that's gonna be glued on the top of this and glued there, so that won't even move. So we'll leave that just in case we decide we want to do a flip up or something, at some point. For me, however, you're welcome to do what you would like to. You should be pretty much good enough glue where you can pull out your other stuff that you have. Now, in your kit, you should have fabric You have papers too as well. So whatever you want to use. Also, if you want to use some stuff that you have at your home already on your desk, welcome to use that too. You should definitely, everything is definitely like spring, so it's flowers. So you have this one here, and I have this one, and I have a little bit of this. So like I say, you can pull out whatever you want in your kit. So for me, let's see what I want to do for the outside cover. So we're gonna focus on like doing the outside cover, decorating that, and then at your leisure, you can do the full thing. We'll do some of the pages, but it's mainly showing you just the structure, of it. The main part is, you receiving the kit, and the video is just an additional, so bonus part here. So we got this piece here. So let's see what we want to do. I wish I could see you guys. Like, what are you working on? So let's see. You know what we're gonna do? Let's see if this piece. So you should have, like I said, some fabric enough to wrap around or use something else. I just randomly found this piece. That's cute. I like that. So we have that one, and I know you guys have this. Many of you have this one because I put some of this in here. So let's see if we want to use this one. In this kit here, I used a different type of fabric. I'm sorry, in this one, I used this particular fabric here and then added some stuff there. And see, she's full. And she is available for purchase. If anyone is interested, feel free to comment below. If you are interested in purchasing her, I put a pocket at the top. Um, she has pockets too, as well. And I did glue my sides on this one. So I glued the sides, which may be something you want to do. You'll spot out more as you go. So this one is available for purchase. If you're interested in that, let me know. It's in the comments and said, journal, sold, or whatever you want to say. And I can add it on my website. And I'll do this one for, and shipping out, yeah. So I'll just put it on my site, and then that way shipping will be, you can take care of that, like on your own. So for this one, I'll do $23 for it. So there's that one. Now let's use this fabric. So we're gonna cut it just a little bit. We're gonna cut it about, let's measure here and see what we need. So, and instead of using your scissors to cut a small slit, take your fabric and rip it. That gives it more of I like that look better than actually straight, straight edges for me anyway. So then take what you have here and you can wrap it around like so. I like that end. Yeah, we're gonna do that and then add some of this. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so that's what we're gonna do. And we're gonna cut just a tad here. So we're gonna cut there. So you have that extra. Don't throw away scraps. We keep scraps, which this is not really a necessarily say scrap, but even a smaller piece, keep that. We keep all fabric scraps, okay? All right, so see, I love that type of, how the edge is, and that's what ripping it gives you like it's not so straight. And keep some, um, a bag or trash bag or something by you to put all your, like papers and stuff in. All right, so this is going to be the cover of her. And that's why I say I didn't use the paper bag over because I'm going to secure this around there anyway. Um, so this is what we have here. Now you can always stop here. And then if you add another image there, which I'm not exactly sure. Let's see how I'm going with this. My whole thing was, I think I was going to wrap it completely with that. And then, see, I talk myself through it as I go. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the lace here. You should have lace in your kit too if you want to do that. Oh, I know you have lace in your kit. And then I'm going to do that. And then you also have a image. You're welcome to use that image or put whatever you want to put on your top. But this is what I'm going to do right here. So we're going to go ahead and get it glued and ready. So I'm going to grab your glue again. Oh, top is already up. Grab your glue again. And also you can put some, on the edge part of it as well on the spine. So add some glue on your spine. So that'll help secure that in that area. Now, if you have Fabri-Tac, which I do not, that's what I wanted to add in the kit. Then this will be great to use, but I'm completely out too. So, hey, this will be great to use for gluing down stuff too as well. I wouldn't say that the fabric here, you can, but you have to definitely make sure it's more smooth. But for your, what's this called? I just said it, your spine, I would definitely recommend using some Fabri-Tac would be great. It'll help secure it even more, but you'll be fine with this. It will be just fine. Let me know if you got any questions. Comment below if you're following along, if you're making your journal at the same time as me. Whew. Let me know if you're if squeezing this bottle is like a workout. Okay, definitely want to make sure you have enough glue on there. You don't have to drown it, but definitely making sure you get all the edges. Oh my gosh. Let's switch hands. Maybe I didn't make my hole big enough on here. Okay. All right. So then we're going to add in cover, smooth that out through the edges. Welcome in. Anyone new came in that I missed? Let's make this hole a little bit bigger, y'all. So I feel like I'm having a time. That's what it feels like. But I think it's just hard. I made it a little better. And I do have another channel, but it's my encouragement channel. I think it's Mary Jane Inspiring You, but that's just for encouragement. But this is where I'll be crafting at on here. Okay, yeah, we definitely got the glue on here this time. All right, so then put your whatever you're putting on the cover. If you want to use paper too, you can do that. Because you do have paper in there, or if you want to use whatever you have around your home, you're welcome to use that. All right. And I definitely recommend putting something down on your table. Um, and make sure your fabric is right side. Now, I'm too late, but glad it is. So put something down on your table because, you don't want to mess with your table. All right, so we got that. And then, like I said, I wanted to add just a little bit of this here and wrap around. So we're going to cut it about here. Now this one I might have to, well, I can rip it. Yeah, that'll make it even better. And then we'll see where we're going to cut it at. So let's use this in. This is definitely some old We'll just cut this one. Some old lace here. Like this, we keep this. Alright. Oh, let's make sure we got it turned the right way. Okay, so we're still decorating the front cover of it. Now this will be perfect if you have some Fabri-Tac. Awesome. If you do not, that's okay. Use what you do have. Alright. I may have a little bit in here. And I do. But just, you know what? I need to save this because I actually want to use it. So if I want to put some more steady things down. So we're going to use this. I actually have, let's see if this, some other one here. But I'm going to use this because this is what you guys have too. But if you have fabric, if you're a crafter, you got Fabri-Tac. You're like, girl, we got some Fabri-Tac. Let me see, because this one, hold on. Because the Fabri-Tac will definitely go ahead and have it drying much faster. If you have this too, dries clear. Whoa. Or you can use what I did send to you. But I want mine to dry a little bit. Let me get it to do a little faster. But the Fabri-Tac would definitely be great for this. And this is why I said about the table, having your table. So when you flip it over. But we'll keep working on the front. That way, while it dries. Okay. All right. Put a little bit here. Only thing about here, you can't play music. I don't think. I haven't been on in a while. So let's pull out. You should have an image. This is one I grabbed here. So you should have some type of image in your kit. Let's see if I want to cut her out. Definitely want to leave this full image. Cut her out around there and glue her here, I'm thinking. So should have some type of image in your kit. Or we can add them on there. They're already cut out. But I think I want to add her. Let's see. And it's about playing around with it basically to see. So we can just fussy cut her. Playing around with it to see what you like, what looks the best. I probably could have left her and added some flowers and stuff on her picture. But I really like her. I think she would be perfect. I would really like to do this on a regular basis. Come in and go live and do live crafting. Let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in. I guess she's cute. And I really like that side of her. But still cutting her out. And your image should already be ready. It's probably like a circle image. You won't have one like you have to fussy cut. But you don't have to use those though. Of course. You don't have to use an image at all. if you don't want to. Okay. I could have went on around some more with her because we're gonna have to stress that out. Get rid of that white. And then we could do that, like have it here or somewhat there. It's all about playing around with it, seeing where you want what to go. Let's see if we want to continue to cut it on out. I'm thinking I'll need to. I'm thinking I'll need to. That would be cute. Swing over here. That's good. Definitely spring is like a present. All right, so it's playing around with it. Now, the more I'm putting her up here, I'm like, oh, I want to use her. Okay, let's keep cutting her out. I was gonna try to keep flowers, but I don't know. Definitely trial and error, y'all. Trial and error. Or just doing it, seeing what fits. Now, hand looks weird. But you know what? I got an idea for that. All right, so let's see what we have now. What we're thinking. Let's distress around her. Now, you guys will have your little smaller size of distresser. What I have is yellow, just as an example for me. Thank you for the thumbs up, but I'm going to use the bigger one I have because it's a browner color. This just distress it. What you're going to do with the bag too, just makes it look not distress it, but gives it that more of an old feel to look, just to kind of help get rid of the more really whiter parts you can see. So if you want to add that around your image, I'm not sure what color you have. Everybody has different colors. Nobody had the yellow though. I didn't send that to anybody. But everybody have different colors. All right, so let's see. We got her. Let's look and see what we got in here. Because right now what we're doing is putting her together. The cover. Deciding what we want where, how we want the cover to look, the placement of it before we sit and glue all that down. That's the last thing I want to do. Glue it down and then like, dang, I didn't want that there. That's cute. I think that's much. And how we could do that is it's cute. That way it covers up her hand. Her hand looks kind of weird there. So we can do that. Put different flowers and stuff here. You should have flowers in your bag. I know everybody got one of those. We can put different stuff here. So however you want to do it. But right now we're just deciding how do we want this front to look. What do we want? Where? How do we want it? When do we want it? Now. So that's what we're doing now. Just looking through our kit that we have and seeing what do we have inside of this kit that we want to use. How do we want this to look? And then just changing stuff around, changing the placement of it before we glue anything down. This is how I do mine anyway. And everybody have buttons too as well. I love adding buttons, which we may put a button here. And I don't have the thread, but you could also add thread in there. Everybody should have a handmade with love button too as well. I don't know how many buttons, but everybody have buttons. So come on to draw one for me. All right. I like that. What do you guys think? Not that there. It's just sitting there. I actually like that. We also have a butterfly. I put everybody's wood butterflies in there too. So let's see. We have that one. I don't think I like that one as much. As I like that one. It says it's handmade. Then everybody has a little umbrella, which will be cute. Ooh, cute. Cute, cute, cute. How should we do it? Should we put it behind her like this? And then add the butterfly on the top? I think that's cute. I like that. Can y'all see that good? And if you have Fabri-Tac, definitely pull out your Fabri-Tac. I think that's cute. I like that. Hi! Welcome in. Yeah, I'm thinking we're crafting. Deciding how I want the front to be before I glue everything down. I like this. Because if not that, let's move. And then I'll have to put that there. Um, no problem. You can always watch the replay of it. The paper bag from the kit that I sold on the group. I decided to include a live demonstration with it as well. So we've glued the bags. So this is what, we're doing here, just different. So this is from paper bags. We've already glued the bags together. So all the bags are already glued together. And now we're just doing the cover part of her. And then for the most part, we're going to do the front and back. And then I'll probably do a page on the inside. And then everybody can just continue to decorate as they would like to. Thank you. Yep, I like this. I think that's good right there. You can always put words. Everybody should have some words too. So definitely in your kit, look very closely because everybody should have words. Maybe really small size, but everybody definitely has some words in there. This was definitely from Valentine's Day, but and I got this one. We could also put that there. Everybody will have the handmade with love if you want to add that on there. And if anybody's interested, thank you. Interested in a kit, definitely let me know. I'll add it to my website. Purchase, or you could just message me too on Facebook. I like this. That way it can kind of cover up the bottom part of her. Thinking I like that. Let's see how this will look. We'll have to cut this one out. And then we'll definitely add some distressing around it. We'll ink it up. I like to ink everything. All right, let's get rid of our straps too. Last thing you want to do is have to clean up when you get through crafting. So I try to clean as I go. We don't want to do that. We are not trying to do that. So you can pull out your ink that you have. whatever color it may be, if you want to use that. You have a little brush like this one, but yours will be new. I know a lot of people said they was not going to be able to make it on, possibly while I'm on. They can definitely catch the replay on it. Okay, I like that one. Let's see. Switch it around. Hmm. Like that too. I don't know which one I want to do. That one may fit a little bit better, the size of it versus this one, but I do like this one. We'll go with this one. And then, yeah, I'm liking that. Now we can glue down. And again, if you have Fabri-Tac, definitely pull out your Fabri-Tac. All right, let's glue down. Add a little bit of it. I mean, I really don't have much of this. I ordered some. I wonder what it would have been like if I had that over her. Like that. Yeah, I don't think so. Let's put it on there like she's holding it. Okay, and then we'll put the butterfly here. So we added the butterfly right there. And then when you move stuff, it's like, oh, that's not where I had it. Okay, put that one there. Hi, welcome in. All right, that one there. I need to glue her down first. It's the beauty of junk journaling. It's like, it doesn't have to be perfect. It can be whatever, however you want it to be. All right, so oops, I always add way too much glue because I played the hole too big on that one. I'm thinking I was gonna add one more on here. I'll have to sit it up if you want to see it. Yeah, let's add that on there. Oh, my glue. Only thing about that glue, all right, let's go ahead. I already got some glue out on here. And it will stick to your hands. Definitely. Hi, welcome in. We are already working on the cover. However, I will make sure this live will be up because a lot of people have not received their kit by mail yet. And some ordered a little bit later and some The mail just haven't arrived to them yet. So this will be up for later. And then if anybody else wanted to get a kit as well or purchase another one, let me know. You can message me if you're on my Facebook group, or you can just comment below. I don't think you can message on here, but I'll put my website if anyone's interested. All right, come on. Okay, I got a little bit of glue right there, y'all. Okay, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So let me know if you got your kit in, if you are from the group, and if you're crafting along with me too, let me know. Y'all, I'm completely out of this. But for the sake of the live, this will definitely dry much faster. So I'm using this one. Stay. Alright, I think everything is pretty much glued. It's on the front. Put that down right there. Let's turn the glue up. Is it a different kit from the mystery kit? Yes, this kit here is the paper bag kit. The mystery kit is just different ephemera. So I don't have one in front of me. But yeah, it's just different ephemera is what it is. And I'm sorry, I this may sound crazy, but I think you did definitely order one from me. I'm not good with I have a photographic memory. So on Facebook, I'm not good like with, let's say, names. I remember like faces. So on there, I remember you guys based on like I see your profile picture and I'm like, oh yeah, she did order. Uh, so, but I think if I'm not mistaken, I think you got the mystery kit. This is the paper bag journal kit here. Is what this is. So if you're interested in this one, let me know and I can definitely let you know about it. But you may have already ordered this. I'm not sure. And then the mystery kit, it comes in like a small case, like a CD case, and I fill it with different ephemera and stuff. So yeah. So this is a paper bag journal kit, which will be like this. Okay, thank you. I appreciate you. And if anyone's interested in this one, this is from Paper Bag too. I think I said 23 for this one. So if anyone's interested, feel free to let me know. It has pockets too as well with this one. Thank you. I appreciate it. And that's completely from Paper Bags. And yours is gonna look just like this. As soon as you guys get your kit, yours will look just like this. You fill it up, it's gonna be beautiful. Thank you. All right, so we have the cover here. So this is what we got on the cover. And then I'm gonna make this one available as well. And I'll finish filling it up. Or you can get it as is before if I fill it up. So if someone is interested and they're like, oh, I want that, um, then they're welcome to add more to it. I'll add things and then you can get it and add more. So I think this is cute. I love this. It makes me happy looking at it. So in your kit, you should have, you definitely got flowers, you got some lace, you may have dollies. Everybody have the same stuff in their kit, just different. Maybe a different color fabric. Thank you for the hearts. A different color fabric. You have everyone image is different because everybody's different. You know, you don't want the same journal somebody else got, right? So everybody's stuff is different, but you have the same stuff. Everybody has the glue. You have the ink, but no one got, I didn't give anybody yellow. And you have a brush, but yours will be clean. So a brush too as well, in a pack of like this, full of some ephemera, and then you have fabric, papers inside of your kit, different types of papers. So you have some different papers and stuff in your kit too. And then also, if anyone's interested, I have these. It's so, I wish I could just do a video on everything. This is the only one I have left from the mystery bundle. I have this one, and it's $8. If anyone is interested in this one, message me, let me know. This is the one I had left, and it's so cute. Look, it's on a cutting board with lemons. I have it upside down, but so the handle can sit there. So I have this one left, if anyone's interested in that one. And then I have this one, and it comes with a golden book. It's the Nutcracker. So it has some old vintage music sheets and stuff in there, some lace, a dolly, um, playing card. So that's what's in this one. So those are the two that I have left from when I posted it in the group. And I also posted a snippet, which if you do have snippets, we're gonna make some snippets, y'all. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna send out stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. The next kit is gonna be a snippet, the snippet kit. I mean, y'all, this you can take these, and if you don't know what a snippet is, and the back is like this, you take it and cut. So you cut, and you can add the snippet on here. Like you can literally add the snippet on anything you want to add it on. So this is available too as well. Let me know if anyone's interested in it. That would have been cute right there. Like something like this one would have been cute. And I also will share the snippet. If you don't want the full snippet, I'll be glad to cut you off some of the snippet. Some people just like a snip of the snippet. All right, so we have the front for the most part. I think it's I think it's good. I think the front is perfect. So then let's flip it over and do the back. But be careful. And the back to me is perfect. Like I think that's perfect. If you want to add some words, you may have some fabric that you want to add that came out of your kit. I added this in there. So like some pieces of the map. So I didn't know what you might be going for. Everybody have about 6 of these. So you can always add some papers on the back. That'd be cute. That's cute. If you want to do it on the back or you want to do it on the inside and use it for that. You can add something like that there. Let's see if we want to add anything to the back. Add some lace. That's good. I wouldn't necessarily put a pocket on the back of mine, but if you want to, you can add some fabric here, different prints of the fabric. Um, and we could just rip it, like do that, and then you can add that there. You can add some lace. Ooh, that's cute. I like that. Now, if you want to add it there, wherever you want to add it, whatever you want to do to the back. So let's work on our back now, the back part. That's cute too. I like that. I'm feeling that. And I like this too. Let's do, this is so cute though, be on the back. Let's try this one. And really, you don't have to have anything. So if you wanted to add something. So we're gonna leave ours. Everybody eating it? Okay. So let's do Let's add this on here. Yeah, we might leave our front just like this. I'm in the back, I'm sorry. We'll leave the back like that. And then if we want to add something later, I think I have some. Let's see. Let's put some words or something back there. Everybody will have that in there. And my kids too. Let's add some writing. We already have that. Some type of writing. And I tear. So tear it, don't cut it. Gives it a better look there. So tear, don't cut. Unless you want to go for the straight edge. Then take out your ink. If this is what you're doing with yours now. Now this is up to you now. So this is however you want to do it. Whatever you have, the words you have in your kit, if you want to add words. Or you may want to do something else. I definitely want to see pictures too. Definitely post in the group. Or we can go straight like this and do it that way. And then we could add this. And we're going to rip that side so because that's just too straight. And we could do it like this. And I always do that. It's like whatever you want to add. Like it's no right or wrong way. It's definitely a beautiful part of it. Mm, okay. Then I just take different stuff and try it out. All right. We keep that too. Remember I said we keep the straps. If you want that fabric to show through, I like that. Let's rip this side. That's too straight for me too. Not much because we have a lot of that. All right, now let's ink it up. Ink makes everything better. Yes, let the blue show. Oh, right, I agree. Thank you. Okay. And that's what inking does. If you don't, not familiar with it, if your first time, a lot of people are new to all of this, and that is completely fine. One point I was new. Okay, let's move it over that way. And then we'll do it like that kind of. I just like mixing stuff, I don't like it to be, it looks like it was just perfect. I don't like that too much. That perfect look. I like that. Oh, and I want to put it on this side. So let's see. This side, that, like that. Hmm. I like that too. Tough decision. Take it right here. Yeah, we're gonna put it on this side. This side, because I'm lagging. So you might have been talking about the other side. The comments come in a little slower for me. I bet you were talking about this way because it lagged. Oh, we got this way too. Let that peek through like that. And then like this. And maybe put that butterfly. That's cute. What about that one? Of course, I need to cut the bottom a little bit more. What about that? But I feel like something needs to go to cover that edge up there. But it's not bad. Okay, thank you. All right, let's add in. I think I gave everybody some of this in their kit. Oh, I think. Uh, Let's add yeah, we need that top. Yep, we need the top there. And put that there. Mm. Okay, let's see, excuse me. All right, let's go ahead. Let's go for it. Right there. Let it peep out just a little bit, like not much. We'll just cover the whole thing because we're adding other stuff anyway. This time I remember not to do too much glue. I forgot which way. Oh, gotta go over more. It's already dry. Yeah. Okay, sorry. I had a phone call. And I had to wait till it finished ringing. All right. We intend to do the do not disturb. But I don't really like to do that. So if it's like my daughter, she's here now though, but she has non-epilepsy seizures. So, you know, when you're a mom, your children call, you definitely want to answer. But she's here now. She doesn't live with me, but she's over. We were cooking on the grill today. Okay. And it's okay if it hangs over the top. That's okay. That is completely fine. Because as you add stuff in, stuff is going to hang over the top. Okay. So we got that, which is cute, y'all. I'm loving this. I wish I could see y'all's. Wish I could see it. And if you want to know where I'm from Georgia. Clearly, the y'all. All right. I want to see what y'all doing over there. Yeah. I'm originally from Georgia. I moved away. Well, I was in Georgia at 18, but I moved away from Georgia at the age of 19. I lived in Tucson, Arizona for a little bit, and from there I moved to Geilenkirchen, Germany for 5 years. So I stayed there. Oh, my little cat's in the way. He's sleeping. It's a fake one, but that's what you see. Let me turn it so you can see it. Oh, if I can. Let me see it now. There he is. See him? He's sleeping. He's sleeping with a mice. Isn't that something? Thank you. So I have been. Oh, thank you. And then my bingo lady. Pop ahead. Crafting. I've always been a creator. Always. I make handmade purses too. I have not made any in a while. I had an industrial machine, so I would do with the hardware and everything. Um, I used to make t-shirts. I taught myself how to do embroidery to digitize. So I used to do shirts as well with had a silhouette. And if you know about those, you know. Oof. So I did it with the silhouette. And then I ended up going to embroidery. Um, doing some embroidery shirts. I made my own lipstick, handmade lipstick, which I have a brand now, but I no longer make myself, but I do have a lipstick brand because I love lipstick. Um, just a couple things about me. Creating my own magazine, which featured handmade artists, which I do plan to get back to, but it's just a lot. Also, with the group, thankfully I have some amazing moderators. Oh my gosh. Um, What else? Fun stuff. I do garden. I have a garden. I have chickens. Um, so I homestead. Do pottery. I do handmade pottery. I did the wheel, but I don't like how, I have to lean over and get up. I feel a little bit dizzy, lightheaded when I was doing the wheel. So I got more into hand building. So let's see. I kind of want to add that on there. Kind of, sort of. Feel like I want to add something. You can always add some more people on. Oh, yeah, some people on the back. Let's add them on the back. We're gonna add them back here. So tell me about you. Where you guys watching from? And I'll be doing more crafting videos here, possibly live. And I said I want to start doing it more on, you know, other platforms too. And then I feel like we need this here. Why I feel like that needs to be there? I don't know, but I do. Which I might need a different glue because it's kind of harder there. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I talked to you. Did you tell me that? Or did somebody else told me that? It's a lot of people keep up with, but I think you told me. Maybe it was someone else. I'm glad you're watching with me. Well, not watching with me, but glad you're here with me and watching me craft. Or you may be crafting yourself. I think that is so cute. I love that. I love it. And then you have the back. And that's fine if your lacy stuff hangs over. I think that's perfect. Perfect. All right, so there's that part. Oh, I'm glad you did too. I'm so glad. Are you in my Facebook group or you just happen to find me on here? Well, I guess you so because you said message me. I think your name definitely looks familiar. Like I said, I have a photographic memory. Oh, send me a picture if you're in my Facebook group. Send me a picture. Okay, good. Awesome. Yeah. Send me pictures, please. Whatever you're crafting on now, send me pictures. And I'm gonna put this stuff back because I don't know about y'all, but I recommend definitely everybody have some of those too. I know. Clean it up as you go because when you get through crafting, if you like me, I want to go eat. Like after I craft, I'm hungry. Last thing I want to do is sit here and try to clean up. So I'm just put all this back in the pack. Everybody should still have, everybody not should. You do. I'll sit this out to everybody. So let's put that back. So kind of keep your area neat. So when you're finished, you don't have to sit here and try to clean up. Y'all look at my little tea set. I love little stuff like this for my desk. Like I'm gonna post some stuff too in the group. We're gonna do that on like Friday. I'm a thrifter too, y'all. And I buy storage units. I was working on refurbishing stuff, but anyway, I'm a thrifter. But anyway, so right. I got it. You don't know. Cool. Yeah, I'm glad you're back into it. Awesome. I'm glad. Thank you for joining my live. I don't know if you're from a group or you just happen to come here and saw me on the live. So yeah, I'll be posting some of these things like in the Facebook group on Saturdays and Sundays. I think we're gonna do like post anything, like craft. To me, this is like craft type stuff. When I say that, because when I craft, I like to look at cute stuff on my desk. Like I don't want to look at boring stuff. But this tea set, I may keep this one. But some of the other stuff, I have trinkets and things like that. I'll post. It just inspires me to sit here. I don't know which character this is, but my son was selling anime characters, some of his, and I was like, I want that. I think because it's purple. Move that around. All right, so what's next? What are we doing next? And I move that so the screen, if you're like me, may be distracting. All right, what do we have next? Let's see what I got in my box too. Whatever you got, you want to use. Whatever you have that you might want to use. I think I added some of these in there. So I kind of want to maybe add that on the front or on the back. I think I added some flowers in everybody's too. I don't know what. Oh, that's a little. What do you call that thing? Some stickers. And I do boxes too. I did this box. And I have this one um available too. All right, so let's put our heart on here. Not our heart, but let's put this heart here on here. I feel like that'd be cute there. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. All right, we can move to the first page. And I won't stay on to do the entire, you know, uh, journal, of course. I mainly want to show like the structure of it, of how it's done, how you can make your journal. Like it's just that simple. But we're gonna do this first page together. Or we can just do a page on the inside here so those can, well, it's dry enough. All right, let's get out some paper. So grab your papers or whatever you want to add in there. It's gorgeous. No worries. Green looks darker. Let me know if the lighting is still fine in here, because I can always turn the light on. I think now it's getting a little darker in here for some reason. Oh, okay. I was gonna pull out my sewing machine too, and I did not. I did not. No, they're just glued in. It's just glued. So I took the paper bags. So I took the paper bags that's just like this, brown paper bags. Fold them in half. It's like this. Let's imagine you got six of these, and then take all six and stack. Just glue top, add another bag. Glue the next one, add another bag. Glue the next one, add another bag until you get as many as you want, 10, 20, 6, whatever you want to do. And that's how it goes. Now this part here, let me put this back there. Be mindful if it matters to you. This part here, after you, the way you turn the bag will determine if you have a pocket next to another pocket or not. No problem. So like here, this is the end part of the bag. Like I'm a visual person, so people telling me, I'd be like, baby, what are you talking about? So I'm visual, so I just, explain to other people too, and that way. So this end, and then you have that part. So depending on how you want your pocket. If you want pockets, if you don't, you can just glue it. So you got a pocket here, add an ephemera, and then you got that bottom part of the bag. So this is one bag here. And then note once you add the other pocket, if you want another, if you once you add your other bag, if you want another pocket, add this part upward. If you want another pocket on to be at the top, if you don't, then just be mindful and flip around the other way. So here I have a pocket, no pocket, have a pocket, and then I have another pocket. It looks like it glued out on it there. Okay, well I glued these two. I was like, so what the heck happened there? So I have another pocket, and then I don't have a pocket, and then I have a pocket, and then I have a pocket, and then don't have a pocket, and I have a pocket. If that matters, it's not a big deal, but to some people it may be a thing, so I just want to make them aware of that. You have two pockets together and then skip a pocket or however. All right, so let's go to the front. Now here, you got a flap. Thank you. You got a flap here. You can keep this flap and use it to like put some words in there, like have it image here and it flips up and you got another image underneath, or you can just go ahead and cover the whole thing. So for this one, we want to actually add a pocket here, possibly where you can put stuff there. And I also made this journal here that I have available. I put a pocket at the top. So this one has a pocket at the top, and I have a pocket here in the very front. So we're going to add another pocket, but we're going to put a pocket on this side, and we're going to maybe just put some papers here. You can add some papers there if you want to, different papers or whatever you want to add in there. So let's cover this, and then we're going to put us a pocket over here on this side while this is still, should be dry, but we're just going to work on this side. So, and I don't like to cut because I don't like that straight stuff. And I love inking. And if it hangs over, that's okay. All right, so then let's see how this yellow will look. And we're gonna ink our bag too. You're gonna ink your paper bag. Let's see how this yellow would look on here. Oh, that's cute. For the spring, we want all the colors. I didn't add this in anyone's kit though because it's like, oh, maybe nobody wants the yellow. So I didn't add any yellow in the kits. It's all other colors, but no yellow. I like that. So then we're gonna put it like this, and we're gonna add a pocket to her. She's cute. I'm gonna go ahead and get this going. Now you don't have to flip through this part because it's gonna be glued over the top. But if you want to, just for the sake of, extra security on there, you can add a little bit. And we're gonna make sure we get those edges because we don't want it coming up at the edge. And then make sure you add some there in the middle. All right, so we got that. And we got it here. And then making sure you don't go over because that way when the bag closes, you don't want it to have trouble closing up. So now we just smooth it out. And the bottom is fine. We're just also helping push that in the bottom too, so that's fine. Okay. All right, now we're gonna do us a pocket. What are we gonna do a pocket? Oh, we can do a lace pocket. You can do a nice cute lace pocket. That way you still see through. You can do a fabric pocket. You can do that type of pocket there. And you could just put stuff in there like that. You can do a band if you wanted to. Oh, do we want to do a band where you can slide stuff? Let's do a band. Wouldn't that be cute? You want a band or do we want a pocket? I'm more of a pocket person, but I know people love doing the bands. And we could do it, I think, pocket. And note, you can also add stuff on the inside, y'all. Like, don't worry about, oh, that's too big. It won't be able to go like this. If you want to add that, that's fine. It's just going to make it chunky journal. I love chunkies. Like this one. That's all it's going to do. I have more journals. I don't have, well, sold journals now. But, and then on some of the lives, I also want to do, right, I want to do some of these. I created this on a live, another platform. But this is from my old address book, and I just covered it up here. And I created this paper here, so I designed that. That's the snippet. Remember, I was telling you can take snippets and add. I added this on here. Isn't this cool? And this is for you to add like to journal in. So I created these, all the images, the stuff that's here. I did this, made a pocket. And then you got a pocket here is from an old playing card. And I sold one of these already. And then all this stuff comes out. Had another one so cute. So I just take these and this is what I'm journaling on. And I just add it on the back of this one too. So I'm selling the things like this out of here. I'm probably going to keep the book just to continue to do stuff like that in. But I only mentioned that because I said that would be cool too to do that on a live. But I think we're going to do a snippet. So I think the next kit is going to be a snippet kit. And if you're just coming in, a snippet is just these. I'm going to give you everything you need to make the snippets, provide you with different things that you can add on your snippet, and then we're going to make a snippet. That's going to be our next one. So, yeah, I think that's cute. I would totally do that because I like chunkies. I like alligator mouths. I would totally do that. And I think that's what we're going to do. Even adding it on that side. Yes, that's cute. I'm loving it. We're going to put some paper over there. That's what we're going to do. Got to have pockets. All right, so let's remember not to do the bottom. I did that before making the pocket, and I glued down the entire thing versus just doing the outer edges of it. I said, well, forgot that. So we're adding us a pocket in here. This is so cute. So we're adding us a pocket, y'all. Now that going over, that's okay. So now we got a pocket so we can put our goodies in there. All right. Oh, let me put my girl back. Put her back up here. Let me know if you guys still see me fine. If it's good, I don't have the light on, but let me know. I can turn the light on if it's not. So we're gonna let that dry. We can't close it up now because of, it needs to dry. See, that would be cute, but since we want to stuff stuff in there, we're gonna put that over this side because I think it's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead now and do this side over here. What do we want? Thank you for the hearts. And then keep in mind we got a pocket right here, so we're gonna actually glue this front pocket closed, which I pretty much already kind of did that. We're gonna glue this closed. And if you don't like this here, which I end up gluing that, we're gonna glue that because see how it lifts up. So we're gonna add a little glue, but we're gonna get to that. But we're gonna close this front pocket up. We don't want that front pocket, so we're gonna close that up. And we're gonna glue some stuff. So let's go ahead. Matter of fact, now if you want your pocket, keep your pocket on the front, but I don't want mine here. So we're gonna close her on up. We're gonna do the top sides. We're gonna close her up. We're gonna close her mouth. We're gonna close her up. And then what we're gonna do next is we're gonna finish this side. We're gonna add in some words maybe. Let's see. Let me read it first. Okay, that's fine. All right, let us follow him. Or everybody has some of these too in theirs. So you could also use that for pocket, cut it down, and use that. Look at that. Perfect. Love it. So you could also use that or whatever you want to use. You can add some more fabric over there too. We have some more fabric, so we could always add a little bit of fabric. But we want to keep this going. Some flower paper. Let's see what else we have. Do I have any more of that? If not, we'll just use this. Use something like that there. Use that. And we'll distress in here. We'll do that. See, that's why I keep scraps. Because Cause see, now we can add that right there. That's exactly why I keep scraps. All right, come on. Trying to. All right, so we got that, and then we're gonna rip that edge possibly, or we can frame it in like that. Um, I'm gonna stress that. Oh, no problem. Thank you so much for coming in. You could definitely watch the replay. I'll leave it up. Thank you for coming in. Okay. And then this one. We're just gonna do this page and then the rest I'm gonna let everybody just more so do it themselves. We've been on about an hour and 20 minutes. So I don't want to hold anybody too much longer. So I just want to do the drifts, to show the basic parts of it. All right, we're gonna distress this area here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's add a little bit of that yellow in there that we had. And then we can add some brown, which we may just leave that like that. Then let's add some of this little bit of the brown in there. Because the whole point is to give it a, and we're going to do that to the bag too. Give it that older look. I like that. Y'all, that's cute. Do we want to rip this here or just leave it? Should we rip this a little bit? I think so. Let's do just a little because we don't want to take away from the flowers. So let's get just a tad. Not much. Just a little bit of the edge because I really don't like the straight edges. But all right, just a little bit of that. And then we're going to stress it out a little bit. Just a tad. Add some ink. And then that's what we're going to do today. Okay. And definitely, if you guys are creating yours at the same time as me, definitely send me some pictures. I would love to see. All right, so we got this one. We need to ink that one. Oh, that's cute, y'all. That's cute. I love that. Okay, let's go do that one. That's really cute. Let's add some yellow in here too, which I think is still on there anyway. And this is what you'll have exactly in your kit, this size one, that ink one, ink pad. This is a lemon yellow. Yeah, and then we'll cut that top off and distress some of that. I really like that top piece, so we'll take the bottom. Okay, we'll ink that. You can ink the sides too if you want. It's up to you, but I'm not going to do the sides much. That's cute. And I love this, how it looks. We can take it over more and do it that way. I love that. With the yellowing in there. That's cute to me. So let's go ahead and just glue it down. And we're going to add a bow. I forgot to add it up there to do that. I'm going to make sure it's on there good. Let's see how far I need to go. Let's go over some more, I think. gonna add this one on there. Let's pick it up so we can push it in there. Alright. And if it hangs over some, like I said, that is okay. Like here we got some hang time. And then you could always lift it up, have it where you lift up and put some words some under there if you wanted to. And let's do it this way so we can make sure we get exactly at the edge. Okay. Y'all, I think we did good. It's cute. It's giving cute. Yeah, I like that. And then let's add some more brown in there. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. Let's add some more brown. And I don't want to cover this up. I want to keep this just like that. So I love that. So we're going to add, I think we should add the bow. What do you think? Add the bow, no bow. Because this is going to be, she's going to be chunky. We're going to add some more stuff in here. So I may come and do another video. Um, and we work on this more together if you guys want to. And I'll be working on that snippet kit. I'm going to add the bow. I think so. I think y'all going to say yes, add the bow. And the snippet kit. So tell me too if you guys would be interested in a snippet kit. I think it'd be cool. Hopefully you can see me. I have this natural light. Let's drop some of this out. Now this, if you're doing something like this, you definitely want this glue. Highly, highly, highly recommended. Okay, get you some of this Fabri-Tac. You can get it on Amazon. They can get two for about $16, 16, 18 for two. Or I can get the smaller sizes too. But I recommend this. This is my go-to. I have two bottles and they're almost out. So I ordered more. That's what I was going to put in the kits. However, it's not based on the price of the kit. I would have to, that would have been all the money just for the glue. They didn't have any of the smaller size. But this I would recommend if you want to use, like it's in the kits too. This is what's in the kit, which is good. This is great for paper. All that stuff is really good for this. If you're just starting out, that's perfect. This I just started using this because I ran out of my Fabri-Tac, but this is good too as well. It definitely sucks into fabric for sure, so you have to add a little bit more of it, but it dries clear. This one will dry clear too as well, so that's fine too. But to glue stuff like this, you need that Fabri-Tac because this is not. It could potentially hold it, but it's gonna take a little minute. This could probably hold it, but Fabri-Tac is you definitely want to use the Fabri-Tac. So this is what we're looking like here. Isn't that cute? I love that, and I don't think we need to add nothing else. I was gonna add that, but no, I don't want to add nothing else. I think it'll take away from it. Like even if I added that in there, I don't think I want to add that. I like just seeing that yellow and that brown. I think that is gorgeous. I love it. And then we got the pocket here. Um, so stuff you have like inside of your kit here. Thank you. You can add your dolly in there. You can add a heart. We can add some of our stuff out of our kit in here. Yo, I need that. That's cute. Can you turn that light on, baby? I'm almost done, yes. Okay, let's add this stuff in here. That's cute too. So we got room to add a bunch of little stuff. So all our stuff from our kit, you can add in your pocket. And then we're going to go ahead and glue the side on the live too. So we can glue our sides. And then I'm going to leave you guys to continue to work on them as you would like to. Because we'll be here all day if we did this full book, y'all. Dealing with me, we'll be here all day. Because I'll be like, oh, let's add this. That's cute. I want that right there. Let me know if you have any questions. You can comment those below. You got any questions for me? Do I want to go? Yeah, let's take it over just a tad. Oh, I'm sorry that glare. Hopefully it's not bothering anybody too much. Look at that. So we got a pocket. And you could always, we could actually glue, let's glue that on there. Let's glue that right there. You have some of this in your kit. Now, if you order now, your kit may be a little bit different, have different items in it. You can add that there. I know I said I was going to do that next time, but I think I want to add that there now. Come on, pick up. Okay. If you're doing this at the same, well, I didn't want it there, but that's where the glue fell at the same time, now as I'm doing it, let me know how it's coming along for you. Are you doing good? And no stressing. If you're stressing, oh, water break, y'all. If you're stressing or you're a little bit irritated, you're not doing it right. It should be fun. Don't stress about it. It's no right or wrong way. And when you finish it, go post it in my group and post it up for sale. Or we can do journal swaps, which is something I do want to start soon. Not journal. Well, yeah, it'll be a journal swap. We're doing swaps, but post it up, see if someone want to swap that created one with you, and y'all can swap out journals. So this is what we have. Isn't it cute? I love this. And it'll close, and it'll be like that. But if you don't want the bow to show on the like it is here, we could have always moved it in some and had it like that, which I should have put it on the other side, so that way it wouldn't hang over and show, which still is cute. So let's see if we want to move that. Not put on this side, but move it down some, but that'll be too low. So I think it's fine. So then here's the back. So that's what the back is like. And then we have the front here. And you could always cut this extra. If you have extra like that, cut that off, but I'm gonna just glue mine down. And keep rolling. That's just the beauty of it. It's like, that's what I love about junk journaling. It's like you don't have to be perfect with it. Okay, so then we got the pocket, and then you just continue on. We're gonna go ahead and glue the sides though. We're gonna distress the paper, and we're gonna be finished with the live here because I've had you guys for almost an hour and a half. If you want to glue the sides, I'm gonna glue my sides. You don't have to. So the sides is just this here. I'm gonna glue mine down. So we're gonna thank you for the hearts. We're gonna do that side, and we're gonna move along. Then we'll get the top, and then we're gonna ink it, and y'all can continue. I may do some go live in the group. I think I am gonna go live in the group, and then work on these some more together. I think that'll be good. Then I have to go eat too. I have not had anything yet. And I'm sure y'all probably want to go eat too. Okay. And then let's do that part. Oh, okay. And sides. I don't eat much. Okay. Then we'll go to the top part. Just if you want yours, just coming up and you don't want it like that, then just open it up and glue the sides closed. You don't need a whole lot of glue. Really just kind of one line. Don't glue your bag. So you might want to, just to help out better, open it up like this so you don't glue um your pages together. So this might work better and you do it this way so you don't glue your pages together. And then you flip it and then just like that so you don't glue your pages together. Just one line of glue is fine. Add more if you feel you need more. And then if you want to close that piece too, so that if you wanted that not to do anything too, you can glue that. It's up to you on that one. All right, and I'm gonna put the top on this glue and put our little pin in that glue. And we're gonna go ahead and ink. Pull out your ink. I'm gonna use a little bit of the yellow, which I normally do at first, but so I'm gonna do some yellow. You have different, different color than this, but I'm gonna do some yellow. And you could always open it up and do page by page, but I'm just doing it this way. And then we're gonna do some of the brown. Give it that, I love vintage, so. But you can always do, like I said, page by page. So you can always open it up like this, and you could always just go page by page. This is gonna be so cute. Okay, so you can always do it like that, page by page. Alrighty, let's put this up. So, alright, let me know. You got any questions? What did you think of the live, the tutorial here? Did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy your kit? Got some cute there too. And we still have a lot more, so you can keep your stuff for your kit. So you can finish your kit on today. I think everybody have one of these too, which will be cute in there as well to add, and then you could put something on the inside of it. So keep everything you got for your kit. If you're stopping now, but if you're continuing, definitely feel free to show me a picture, post it in the group. I would love to see it. Or you can stop and then we could potentially work on it some more together. But if you're like me, I like continue, but for the sake of today, I'm gonna stop so I can go eat. And then I've had you guys on here an hour and 30 minutes almost. So if it was a regular video, that would be a little different. So I'm just cleaning up because we want to clean up. We don't want to have to clean up, then come back and try to craft, and then we got to try to clean stuff up. All right, so This has been fun. Go ahead and come right back. So let's clean this off. I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Again, if anybody got any questions, this is the perfect time. Feel free to ask me. Now, I don't mind. Oh, she's cute. So this is what we created today, and then we're just gonna over time. Let me do this because it's showing in the front. Let's go ahead. Now, this, for the sake of this, we're gonna cut straight edge off. Then we're gonna have a straight edge for the sake of this one. Let's see. I could have just inked that, but okay. Now that one did cut straight edge. I think that's cute. I love how that turned out. And then you got the pockets here, the pocket, and then you got plenty more pages to work with here to decorate. You have pockets to add some ephemera in, and then we did the back cover too as well. So here it is again. This is from the paper bag kit that I have. So if anyone's interested in purchasing one or want to get another one, definitely message me or you can comment below and I'll let you know how you can get yours. I can add it to my website. If you're in the group, you can just message me. And if you created this as we were going, definitely send me pictures, okay? Thank you guys so much for being here with me. It's been fun. I'm looking forward to more. The next one will be snippet kits again, so we'll have snippet kits for the next one, where I'll include everything inside of the kit for you to make a snippet. So we're gonna make a full snippet together. So all right, thank you guys. Do anyone have any questions before we go about anything? I have glue all on my hands. If no questions, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. I'm just waiting to make sure because I know I have a lag in mine. Like I said, that's from this one and this one, both same size. This one is just full, completed. This one here is not. Thank you for the thumbs up. This one's just not finished yet. And this one's the finished one. This is more springtime. All right. Thank you guys. Have a great one. I'll see you on the next live that we do. Enjoy the remainder of your day.